Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, greeting of peace for all of us. Today I will read the task of reading the text given by Miss Citra Yasha about the PR career. Public Relation Career Specialist. When it comes to companies and corporations, everyone has an opinion: customer, shareholder, the media, the government, and the general public. There are dozens of viewpoints and almost as many types of PR. Each type has a purpose and each one suits a different type of professional. Here are some examples to get you started. We'll look at the media relation, community relation, corporate and social responsibility, public aware, crisis management, social media, and integrated marketing and communication. Media relation is all about dealing with the media, writing press release, scheduling interview, and giving press conference. The goal is to generate positive coverage of your company or your product. Basically, you want the media to do your advertising for free. Key to media relation is generating a hook to draw in audience. You need to have an eye for a compelling story that the media will to cover. You also need to have the skill to get the story out there, which can vary depending on the role. Copyrights produce snappy, well-written press release. Will company spokespeople stand up and give speaks to the press? In smaller organization, one person is responsible for everything. Some stories can be planned in advance, others must be written at the moment. Not at the moment's notice. Media relation people need to be excellent forward planners and also very flexible. Community and engagement office work to develop a company relationship with the local and not so local community. Reason for doing this include getting local support for a project such as building a new manufacturing plant, giving something back which improves the company's ethical reputation, getting people interested in your products or service, changing people mindset about an issues. To be community engagement officer, need to understand how people in the community think and act, and how best to engage with their by running event, visiting school, or writing newsletter. You need to be organized, intuitive, enthusiastic, and strategic. Corporate social responsibility. Related communication related community engagement. There is PR that improves the company reputation for ethic, environmental responsibility, and community and charity works. This area of PR can hugely affect an organization business prestige. A CSR PR officer might recommend the company to change its entire recycling policy or even its business direction. To be a good CSR officer, you need the ear of the company leader, which takes networking skill, people skill, persuasion, and ability to endear yourself to your colleagues. Public aware, also known as lobbying, is all about getting the government on your side. So say you wanted change in farming legislation, so you could sell your product for more money. You need to make contract with a minister, convince them of your case, and provide them with information so they can talk confidently about your issue and fight your corner. Public affairs professionals work to make contact within government and other organizations. They are personable, tenacious, and occasionally sneaky. Crisis management. Crisis management is the PR unit when disaster strikes. A faulty product has to be recalled, an oil tanker spills, and on an employee, the company of wrongdoing, or the CAO is arrested for public indecency. These things could ruin the company reputation and need to be dealt with quickly. Crisis managers are quick thinkers who knows how to spin an issue. They can manage team and delegate tasks. They understand every media channel, so they tell which problem need a press conference and which can be solved with single tweet. Crisis management is great for confident people who thrive on adrenaline. Social media. Many companies use social media campaigns as form marketing, but social media also has hook PR potential. Some of company greatest PR success and disaster can happen on social media. Is a place where your interaction with a single customer are visible to the world, to the whole world. It allows companies to show their lighter side. For example, to fast food chains exchanging friendly Twitter. In short, it's also a good place for honest public apologies. To be a to be a good social media professional, you need to tech savvy and intuitive and have a great sense of humor. Employee relation, also known as internal PR. Employee relation is the business of giving employees a positive view of the company they work for. The goal is to keep them satisfied, motivated, and loyal. Employee relation work might include organizing employee event, creating internal newsletter and other communication, resolving disputes, liaising with union, helping line manager develop good relationship with their team. This is perhaps the most sensitive form of PR. It's based less on image and more on action. For example, in resolving disputes, you can only over as much as the higher ups in the company will let you, and it's very difficult to put a positive spin on the word no. Employee relation professionals have to be excellent negotiator, understanding perspective, and tenacious. And finally, integrated marketing and communication. Integrated marketing and communication, or EMC, isn't exactly a form of public relation. It's a way to take all your activities for advertising to media relation to internal communication and ensure that you provide a consistent message that serves your overall strategy to be a successful MC professional. You need uh, to be great at dealing with people so you can get different of your communication work together. You also need to be interested in all areas of communication so you enjoy doing a little bit of everything. Okay, and the second task, if I worked in public relation, I will just focus on uh, social media because according to me the influence of social media is very broad and really affect the public. And not only that, social media can also be business field for us. Thank you.